people have spare time. Like you set a goal, you know, every week you're going to scan in so many hundred documents or something like that, and you just do it as you go. I don't think there's a sense of urgency to get everything.
Well, there's not a sense of urgency. We just do what you said,
Yeah.
Yes, it's the strategy is, number one, kind of stop the bleeding, right? So, you know, right now, every day you got documents coming in. And this solution is going to be able to stop that bleeding now and have a go-forward strategy so that everything becomes organized. And then, you know, as you guys are able, you can archive those old documents. And as we said, the scanners that you have will work to do that. And it's pretty simple to scan documents in.
Steve, did you have a question or comment?
Yeah, I think he addressed that they work with other cities. Which cities do they work with?
Which cities do you work with?
Sure. So we work with multiple cities, city of Mansfield. We work with man, you put me on the spot. Now I'm trying to think. The city of Forest Hill. We work with. Work with town of Providence. Those are just three I'm thinking off the top of my head.
And with specialized service, this document scanning or electronic document service?
Yeah, so those particular cities that are my clients, and for those cities, they have our copier MFPs that they use to scan. Not necessarily this software that they're leveraging, but I can tell you Xerox as a whole has a lot of cities that they work with that also leverage this software. Sorry, City of Allen does? Okay. City of Allen is one of those.
Yeah, because there's a lot of state laws that dictate how long you can documents and things, so your system would need to be compliant with all that.
Sure, absolutely, and yeah, so City of Allen is a pretty large city, and they use the software right now.
I just was bringing it out before you tonight. We did not budget for this, and I told them that, you know, maybe mid-year, when I look at it mid-year, that we might be able to bring this back to y'all, but that's totally a council call, it's not mine. That's just what I'm seeing.
Sounds like we need to look at it then and see what the budget looks like.
Are they also the one that do all of our printers? I feel like
Not all of them, but they do a lot of them, yeah.
So we have two different vendors for printers?
Yes, we do.
For now, the plan is we put together a phased approach because of your contracts where you guys were at with the old vendor. They just weren't up yet. So we've been updating them as they come up and reducing the costs associated with them.
When is the other vendor? When are we going to be done with them? Are we on a contract with them?
I think we have 3 more years, don't we, Paula? Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it very much.
Okay, yeah, we appreciate you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
See you in 6 months.
Okay, all right.
Number 9, discussion and/or action updating the May 9, 2023 request by Antonia Jimenez requesting an extension delaying substandard enforcement on property at 5524 Gill Road.
If you'll remember, that came before y'all in May.
Okay?
We understood that we could go on and renew it, but when I was going through the minutes, it said that they were to come back to make an update. So I've been trying to get a hold of her to be here at the council meeting. I do have in here the letter from the lawyer asking for 60 more days, that they're still doing the deal with Allstate Insurance to try to get the money out of it. It's not being occupied, it's vacant, it's secured.
Nobody's done any forward progress?
They've made no progress whatsoever. They're waiting on Allstate Insurance to pay for the roof caving in because of the rainstorms that were furniture a long time ago. So it's been sitting there a while, and,
They're waiting on Allstate for rain.
yeah, flood damage and stuff, so, like I say, that's all I have is what the lawyer said. If the council wants me to get her back here in 2 weeks, I will do that. Or we can extend it up to the 60 days and work with them, 'cause we've been working with them all this time.
I will say I drove by it before tonight, and the yard's being kept up.
Yeah.
It's not worth dilapidated or anything, so.
I'm sorry, say it again?
I drove by it before council, and the yard's being kept up, the house is not looking dilapidated, so, and with the lawyer, with the letter from the lawyer, they got a lawyer involved to deal with insurance. More power to you.
Well, that's good information. To me, that does make a difference if they're keeping the outward appearance. Anybody else? We just did a job where we had to wait on the insurance company, and we were totally done. Guy bought insurance for a race car and crashed it. We had to redo the motor. They said, we were waiting on it, they said, well, the insurance gonna pay for it. We had it all done, sitting on the shelf for 2 months before the insurance company paid it off. I had no qualms with dealing with the insurance. Well, that's my concern. I deal with insurance companies every day. I've never seen them pay for rain.
They might not.
Actually, God, but, I guess if they're keeping it up while they try to pursue that, I
Well,
don't
the
have a problem
original
with it.
is about the frozen pipes, right? It's not about the rain, right?
Yeah, frozen pipes busted is what caused it, she's
That's-
right.
Yeah.
Okay. We
The
should-
rain, because you said the ceiling is caving in.
Yeah, it's 'cause of
The
the
ceiling
piping.
or the roof?
The ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I hear ceiling caving in.
Yeah, the ceiling's caving.
You said rain. I think
Trees
trees.
Well, yeah, it's being affected now.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
mine.
Thinking.
Okay, that's,
So we just need to make a motion to
Yeah.
give them 60 more days?
Yes, if that's what y'all wanna do, or I'll bring it back next meeting, whatever y'all want.
make a motion, Brett.
I make a motion to give Antonio Jimenez, or I make a motion to extend Antonio Jimenez, substandard enforcement at property 5524 Gilbo by 60 days.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it. Okay, discussion and or action of substandard building order on the property at 4844 Hartfield that was previously extended to October 24th, 2023. Is that you?
We have the contractor here tomorrow.
Okay. Progress has been made. Yesterday, we had the insulation blown in, so that was progress, and that's good. About a week or 2 weeks ago, we had the plumbing all completely installed, cabinets, sinks, everything's working, plumbing-wise. The only thing that I see outstanding right now is that there's a breaker that I think that needs probably be replaced. It just keeps tripping every time I turn the saw on, so I was going to have it checked out just to make sure that everything's good. Trees were trimmed today, trees cut down today, and then trees were trimmed as well, and so there's, it's become an eyesore, as far as just trees so much, but also just kind of a danger of just hanging over the roof so much. And so that's kind of where it's at. Things are looking good. Probably about we need to do a good cleanup on the inside and the outside and ready to rent it out. So that's, tell its purpose, we're ready. So that's kind of where it's at.
We haven't done any recent inspections on it, we need those.
Right, yeah, that's,
Inspections done.
I believe the insulation inspection as well as the final plumbing, I think is what's outstanding.
Right.
So, you think you'll be done with it in 30 days?
Yes.
So, I would suggest we give a 30-day extension and have it inspected. You're not gonna be ready in 30 days, can you notify us?
Certainly.
So we know why?
Certainly. My goal is
We like
actually to get the
forward
license.
motion. If you're working on it, we try to be very, very understanding.
You guys have been very understanding, yeah.